Hey, gang, and happy Halloween. Welcome to week 8. It is time for some Sunday night football. The Vikings are hosting the Cowboys, and this should be, I hope, the last half assed shot on my phone video of this season. Hey, get down. I am wearing Vikings gear, but the reason this is half assed is because I just got back from Milwaukee, where my cousin Kelly got married. Congratulations, Kelly and Jeff. Many happy years together. I did not have the energy, if you can believe it, to put a suit back on and do some editing and all that kind of stuff. But I'm hoping that for week 9 and going forward, I'm off my bye week now. I should be able to bring these the attention that they deserve. Okay, apologies over. On to the beer segment. I've had this thing sitting in the fridge for weeks now. I found it. I was so excited to talk about it. Well, I'm excited to drink it. I guess I have to talk about it because it's part of the video. But it is a Nut Goody Porter from Tin Whiskers Brewing in St. Paul, Minnesota. Two Minnesota classics in one can. Okay. I was trying to see. Keep refrigerated and drink fresh, so that's good. Yeah, I don't really see too much on it. It is a chocolate and peanut butter and maple beer, 6% alcohol by volume, and 30 IBU. Let's crack it open. Half-assed video, but one-handed. Okay, my goodness, skull feel it there. Second, immediately delicious. Oh yeah, that's really good. It's surprisingly accurate to the flavor of Nut Goodies. It's very peanut-y. I've had some peanut butter stouts and some peanut butter porters. I think they taste like a chemical impression of peanut butter a lot of the time. This really tastes like roasted peanuts in a can. And it is perfect for a chilly Halloween night when the wind is whistling outside and it's candy, and it's sweet and hearty. It's delicious. Thank you, Tin Whiskers Brewing, for this delicious porter. I'm going to drink the pants off of this. Okay. Now, if I don't talk about the Vikings, this just becomes one man's slow descent into alcoholism. So, the Vikings. I think I mentioned it in writing last week. The Vikings have won a game, lost a game in overtime, won a game, lost a game in regulation, and have won a game and lost a game on a last-second field goal. I walked away from their last game with the impression that I need to retract a little bit my previous statements on how untouchable the general manager and head coach should be. I don't think they deserve all this hate that they're getting. The Vikings are one of the most they have the most homegrown players on their roster, I think, or they're up there, most homegrown players, meaning people that they drafted and have kept and trained. That to me is a very good sign that the GM is finding good players and the coach is maximizing their talent. If they're not cutting them or moving on from them or trading them or something like that, that's a good sign. Yes, they have really struggled in the last 7 years, 8 years to build an offensive line. That's a fair complaint. So yes, that's fine. But what I have been walking away with after the Vikings' last 2 games was this impression, this frustration over the insanely conservative playing not to lose style of football that the Vikings seem to engage in more than other teams. Now, I don't have any stats to back that up, but it feels like the Vikings never Viking harder than when they're trying not to lose. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying they have to be leading the league and going for it on fourth downs. Whatever. I mean, yeah, I think you should be way more bold. I'm saying just don't be the worst. When you have a 3rd and 20, how many times can you call a draw play and pray that you gain 21 yards? How many times can you have a 3rd and 12 and call a 3-yard screen pass and hope that your wide receiver makes the play? That's the kind of stuff that I think could get Zimmer fired. Is this consistent, well, gosh, we don't want, they know we're going to pass. We don't want to chuck it up and have them intercepted. So let's just hand it off and pray. Hoping that your running back gets you 20 yards is never a good situation to be in. Now, can Cook get it? Yes. Does he break off 20-yard runs consistently? No. If he did, he'd be a shoo-in Hall of Famer already. So, going into this game against the Cowboys, and it's like 4 o'clock right now, and as far as I've heard, Dak is still a game-time decision. With Dak, I don't like the Vikings' chances of winning. I do like the chances of this game turning into a shootout. I say that, it'll be like 15-10 or some crazy score, but these are two pretty talented offenses and hard to cover. Like, you can't just sell out to stop one person. They've got good running backs. We've got a good running back. They've got great wide receivers. We've got great wide receivers. And two kind of leaky defenses. This could be a very, very fun game to watch. Could be a nail-biter. Could be scary, which is good, because Halloween. If Dak doesn't play, I really like the Vikings' chances of winning. I think he's that big of a difference maker. But the Cowboys have a great offensive line. They could get it done with Zeke on the ground. They've got such talented wide receivers that even Cooper Rush, as a backup quarterback, should be able to move the ball. I hope that Zim can scheme up some defense to slow them down. I think the Vikings can win this one. I don't feel comfortable about that. Nobody should feel comfortable about that after they almost blew it against the Lions. But I think they can get it done tonight, and I'm excited to see. All right, I'm going to cut this thing off because it takes my phone forever to upload things to YouTube, and I want this to be up before kickoff. But again, I'm hoping this is the last time that I have to do this in this wonky fashion, without an intro video, without a green screen, without anything. Congratulations, Jeff and Kelly, once more. I hope you two have just a wonderful life together. Thank you, Tin Whiskers, for brewing this really, really tasty treat of a beer. Thank you, all of you, for watching. Have a safe and happy Halloween. Skull Filather. And go Vikings.